In 2022, we found new ways to follow Jesus together across barriers. We are encouraged and equipped to experience the kingdom of God when we come together.
The COVID-19 pandemic increased the feeling of distance and separation between us. So with rejoicing, we gathered for Indonesia 2022, the 17th MWC Assembly.
We crossed barriers of travel restrictions and distance to come together for our assembly in 2022.
720 brothers and sisters joined from 46 countries. Indonesian churches hosted us with generosity and joy for Assembly Gathered and Scattered. You learned how they share God's love and gospel of peace in their multi-religious context. You connected virtually with local congregations in Jepara, Solo, Margokerto, and Ungaran for Assembly plenary sessions. You crossed barriers of technology to join our first ever hybrid assembly. Around the world, you hosted watch parties in churches and homes this July. You learned from hybrid workshops about peace witness, ministry, creation care, and more. You continue to be encouraged by the worship services and workshops that are available online. You crossed barriers of age with programs for children and youth. 116 young leaders from 28 countries spent 4 days teaching each other at the Global Youth Summit, and more than 1,000 local people joined for the closing service.
He aprendido que sus experiencias son muy importantes y ser sensible a sus dolores creo que me abre mucho más para parecerme más a Jesús.
Youth from all around the world celebrated YABS Fellowship Week at the same time.
We crossed national church barriers to meet together, encounter new partners, and make decisions by consensus in 2022.
Mennonite World Conference General Council training sessions equipped your church leaders in person in Indonesia and online. Your commissions, Deacons, Faith and Life, Mission, and Peace, furthered their work to resource our churches. Our Anabaptist networks, Mission, Service, Peace, Health, and Education met online to advance their mission and strategy.
Nous avons traversé les frontières du temps et de l'espace pour aimer notre prochain au nom de Christ.
You supported global health systems and Mennonite Central Committee health projects through our Love Our Neighbors campaign this year. Alongside Christians from other denominations, you called for peace in the war in Ukraine and Russia. You sent your love to Anabaptist pastors in Ukraine through photos and prayers.
Superamos las barreras de la desigualdad proporcionando recursos didácticos.
On the MWC website, you can read complete books from the MWC reading list for free. 11 PDFs in English, several in Spanish, 1 in French, and more languages. Regional representatives teach you about the global church through workshops and presentations. You can learn about communion and leadership from former MWC General Secretary Larry Miller by watching YouTube videos. Courier magazine shares feature articles and perspectives from around the world, and you are always learning from each other through MWC's website and social media.
Nous trouvons la force de suivre Jésus au mieux quand nous suivons Jésus ensemble.
In 2022, you supported the Anabaptist Mennonite family from Argentina to Zimbabwe by praying through the MWC Prayer Network emails.
We know as Christians, we are one family, so we have to request for everybody to pray for each other because we are in the same journey to follow Jesus.
You are building relationships at Online Prayer Hour, interceding with brothers and sisters in real time around the world. You connected to the global church by celebrating Anabaptist World Fellowship Sunday and Peace Sunday in your congregation's worship service.
We are called to share our gifts with each other in our global community.
We are profoundly grateful for all the ways you have invested in the global Anabaptist Mennonite family this year through MWC. You responded to Christ's call to come and follow across barriers of all kinds. Your faithful generosity contributes to the building of God's kingdom. Together you, together we, are Mennonite World Conference.
juntos seguimos a बात करते हुए मैदान के पीछे चलते जाते हैं।